Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tennessee Titans. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 58 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On play action, Prescott. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another big hitter there, this one good for 18.
First down, Dallas.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll try and run again with Blue. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Hoosier, their rookie quarterback from Indiana.
And talk about someone who has absolutely lived up to his scouting report, because when we evaluated him coming out of school, everyone salivated over his big arm. He absolutely has a cannon. And this coaching staff, they're not going to be afraid, even in his rookie year, to let him air it out downfield and find out what he absolutely can do.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So here's a 3rd and 14. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll swing this out to Blue. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth. Prescott to throw it. That is caught. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. They go with Blue between the tackles. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Ball at the 26. Second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
15. First down, Cowboys.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
It's a keeper with Prescott. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Cowboys first down. First and goal, Dallas.
Blue will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Extra point forthcoming.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Cowboys 10.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
10 yards on the
Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, Shaq. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And now they'll audible to something else. On first and 10, it's Spears. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
At the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So after the fourth down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Hand off to Spears. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Spears, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are back within a score. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's Prescott. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with him. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the 1st down.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Blue trying the right side. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Blue. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Play action now. Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott gets this into the hands of Blue. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Cowboys add 6 to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their homes with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
For a Titans first down.
They go play action here on first down. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
And here's a give to Spears. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tajay Spears. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Prescott from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Prescott fires one out wide, complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Prescott yet again. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans offense and Tyjae Spears set to take over once more. Now, he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Second down and 6 now. Gun. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
18-yard line.
Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Brevin Span.
And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
8 yards.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hawk 70, 19 right.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to DK. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw again. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that gets him back within 10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. 1 second, all that remains. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in it. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
First down.
Right back to Spears. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
37-yard line.
Out of the gun to give to Spears. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 123 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Well, on this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll run with Spears. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Osa Odigizua on the tackle. That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And now a run to Spears. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tajay Spears, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. So here are the Cowboys to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Prescott. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Cowboys. Here we go.
That is caught at span forward. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard line.
They hand it off. It's Blue. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go again with Blue. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
On to give. This is Blue. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10.
They'll run here with Maffa. But he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Here's Blue. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Throwing. Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he is.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. The killer here, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
They're going to look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will have the Titans first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a run by Spears. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. Second and 9. Now back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So first and 10 now from the 30. On play action, they'll throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 23. And he'll throw right away. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. On play action, Prescott. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Then Xavier Woods with a pick.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen for Spears. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Buffalo 18, Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Daniel Bellinger, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cowboys about set to take over on offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out right, he finds Tolbert. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. And
they'll throw again. Prescott on the out route. It's Lamb with a grab. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They run with Blue. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Prescott to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. They'll look to throw. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
It's a screen pass. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And down to the 28-yard line.
That's good for the Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Up the middle they go. Spears. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Spears. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They come up now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here we go. This is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Viking 18.
It's a quarterback sneak. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Mullins is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And that's caught at the 2. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He's got Pickens complete. Now they burn the timeout. And they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Now Dak. Over the middle, it's complete. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that